Hey Jules Plus Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So happy Sunday, everybody. Sorry, still have that cough, which is totally exacerbated by cold weather. And if I drink a cold drink, but I love to drink cold drinks, so forgive me. It's not terrible. I'm in the high desert. It's just really, really windy, and the wind chill for us is pretty great. I know some of you are like, Juliana, how do you dare complain for where you live? I'm not complaining, I'm just sharing. So it's really like 40, let's see, it's 40 degrees, and with the wind chill, it's like 31, okay? But still, it's enough to get me coughing. And I was out there taking care of my horses, and I just fed my dogs, and it is chilly. Okay, I'll just own that. It's just chilly. Anyway, I just wanted to say that our dogs, our little two puppies, had their 4-month shots today, and one of them's 31 pounds, and the other one is about 24 pounds. And I do not know where they're going to be at the 1-year mark, right? They're still considered puppies till the 1-year mark. I'd be really comfortable if they didn't grow much bigger, but I don't know. What I do know is that we definitely need a new dog door. Like, that is straight up. And that they're really precious as they tear up every bed we buy. And I'm hearing them roughhouse right now. We said yes. All right, so what I just wanted to share is a very brief, whether it's a meme or a quote, whatever it's considered, I don't know, about removing toxic people from your life. And from your life, I mean my life too, right? Because whatever I share on JVV, that's Jules Plus Vegan, is really for me and hoping someone else will benefit. So it's just a really weird phenomenon where we have access via various social media channels with people that we would never know. We would either never know them in life because they're literally from a different realm, or we would never know them from our previous lives, right? Like, there's people from kindergarten, There was a person on social media who was trying to get some of us to back her in a court case and say that we knew her, Well, I knew her in 2nd grade. But there was another one, and I was like, I knew you as a freshman in high school. I can't exactly say what you've done for the last 30 years, right? And what kind of person you've been throughout. I mean, like, really? That's what's so weird about it. So sometimes, sure, I friend these people, partly out of nostalgia. Like, oh my gosh, you're still around? I mean, how great. But is it great? And some people just become toxic very quickly. So I just thought this was a very brief and important reminder that you don't ever have to feel guilty about removing toxic people from your life. And I think you really can just say, I wish you the best, peace be with you. It was so great coming upon you, but I don't really have room in my daily life, like whatever it is. And I think this was really well done. So it reads, it doesn't matter whether someone is a relative, it's actually a family member, a romantic interest, past or present, an employer, I mean, just because you work for them, right? A childhood friend, an imaginary childhood friend, or a new acquaintance, someone you simply are a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend because of a mutual group or experience. You don't have to make room for people who cause you pain or make you feel small. Let's read that again. You don't have to make room for people who cause you pain or make you feel small. It's one thing if a person owns up to the behavior and makes the effort to change. But if a person disregards your feelings, ignores your boundaries, and continues to treat you in a harmful way, they need to go. Let's read that last sentence. If a person disregards your feelings, ignores your boundaries, or continues to treat you in a harmful way, they need to go. That's just straight up, right? Yeah, I just kind of think of like how Mary Poppins would leave when the wind changed. It's windy up here, and I like to leave when the wind changes. Anyway, I just thought that was really good. Let me read it in its entirety, just a clean one. Here we go. Oh, I've got this. Removing toxic people from your life. It doesn't matter whether someone is a relative, romantic interest, employer, childhood friend, or a new acquaintance. You don't have to make room for people who cause you pain or make you feel small. It's one thing if a person owns up to the behavior and makes an effort to change. But if a person disregards your feelings, ignores your boundaries, and continues to treat you in a harmful way, they need to go. You heard it here at Jules Plus Vegan. Again, this isn't directed at anyone in particular, but I do realize that I've friended many people, and because I friended some, other friends were connected to me in some way, and they're just not my people. You know, their energy just isn't my energy. Their belief system isn't my belief system. I can't believe how many people I started with the idea of being vegan, which was new to me, let alone raw vegan. And many of these people, I just see dead animals, you know, being cooked all over their pages. And, you know, that initial interest, which was probably in Tanny Raw's reset, and if you're not familiar with Tanny Raw, you can look her up, but she used to have this 30-day reset, and a lot of us came in there for that. And just because people tried, not only does it mean they succeeded, but they may very well have chosen not to be vegan ultimately. But I am, and it's very hard for me to put like on their page when I see dead animals being cooked in their food. And I'm also a recovered alcoholic, and that is one day at a time, you know, for the rest of my life. But praise God, I'm coming on 31 years. But even if I want to say like to a friend's photo, when it's a photo of alcohol, I can't possibly, right? There's just things like that. So yeah, I'm too tired to go through my friends list and omit people. But I do like the way, especially on Facebook, they have the option now where you can sleep a friendship. You can, you know, like give up for 30 days. You can even say no longer see their post. And I like all of those options without officially having to unfriend somebody, though I will certainly unfriend someone, you know, if their values just don't align with mine. But I thought this was a good one. I hope it benefited you too. Like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. As always, let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, best of all, the right to unfriend toxic people is yours, and therefore, you're blessed.